Hi everyone. Welcome to Port Orford Public Library, and I want to tell you about all the fun stuff we've got going on in December. Our first packet, our grab and go packet for December 1st through 4th, has to do with this book, which I know a lot of you know, The Elf on the Shelf. And the Elf on the Shelf in the book likes to come to your house and check on you to make sure you're on the nice list, so Santa knows whether he should bring you great stuff or maybe just remind you it's nicer to behave. But in the library, we've had our shelf elf who likes to read books. So shelf elves like to do all kinds of things. And what's in this packet this time is your chance to make your own elf who could go on a shelf. You could go on a tree, he could hang out and read, you can do whatever you want, he or she. You can make it any way you want, but you can tell all the elves are made of different things. The one in the book is kind of a real elf, but I've seen him as a stuffed creature too. The one that we have in the library is made of wood and clay, but the one you're going to make is made of pipe cleaners and felt. And I want to say a big thank you to Linda Nelson. Thanks, Linda, for these great fuzzy pipe cleaners that are going to make our elf extra cool. So I just want to go through and show you what's in the packet and how to get started making your elf. Because, you know, he or she is going to look like a person and wants to have all the right parts. So if you want to make a person of any kind, or maybe even an animal, you could make an animal on the shelf. But whatever you want to make with your pipe cleaners, you're going to have to make an armature first, which is a fancy art word for a skeleton. The armature is going to go underneath all your stuff to give it shape and to help it be bendy when you want to do things. But it's kind of skinny all by itself, so then you'll have to put more over it. So I'm just going to go quickly through how you'd go about starting on making your armature for your shelf elf. You start with one of the skinny pipe cleaners and fold it in half, kind of around the middle. Give it a little loop at the top, because that's where the head part's going to be. Then twist it around. Luckily, they're really easy to twist. The next body part you're going to want to make is your arms. So you want to make them long enough to do whatever you want your elf to do, and then fold it back. It's got a little bit left, which is just perfect. I'm going to swing it around that side, and I'm going to do the same over here. Swing it back to the middle. If I press it, it stays together really good. And come over the front. Almost looks like a clothes hanger now, but it's going to be the head and the arms of your elf. So you're going to need another pipe cleaner to add, aren't you? And it's good to just secure this. If you put it through the loop at the top, that will hold it super tight. And then it's going to come down. Here's the middle part of your elf. And then he's going to need the legs, right? He or she will need their legs. There's one leg. Again, I did the same thing. I decided how long I wanted it to be and fold it back to the middle. And I'll twist it over, because every time you twist it, it helps it keep its shape. And it looks like I might have just enough to get it back to the middle. Whoa, that worked out. So there it is. I'm just going to twist it back around, and I've got my armature, or my skeleton, for my shelf elf. There it is. I might want to tuck the ends in a little bit because they're a little bit pokey. So there we go. And I want to make him a little bit chubbier, like this one. Got a little chubby, and that's okay. People come in all different shapes. This one's going to be a little fuller. I'm going to use some of these fuzzy pipe cleaners. I'm not going to worry about the head because I've got a plan for that afterwards. But I'm just going to wrap this pipe cleaner round and around the body parts that I just created. Going around the arm first, bringing it back to the middle, going around the tummy, See how that made it a lot more full than it was before? I'll do the same thing with another pipe cleaner. I might use green, I might use red. I don't know, you might even have a different color in your packet. These are kind of Christmassy colors, but you know, elves are like everybody. Everybody likes to dress different and be their own person. So you can wrap that one around, make them a little fuller, and pretty quick and easy, isn't it? There you go. Back to the middle. Tuck in the end so we don't get poked. Kind of fun. It looks like a little holiday shirt and pants. Almost ready to go, except we need a face, don't we? The face is already cut for you. It's made out of felt. And you're going to have glue in your packet to glue it right on there. You'll have to let it lay down a while so that the glue dries really good. So you don't want to start putting it on the shelf or hanging it around until it's completely dry. But you can put a face, you can put a hat, you can put a little collar on. You notice how this one has a little pointy kind of elf collar. Well, look, we've got another little pipe cleaner that could become a belt, because we don't want our elf to lose their drawers. Your elf might like to wear a skirt or an apron or whatever you want to make of that. And again, you can just wrap it around and glue it on. Might have to hold it for a little while, let it dry, and you'll be good to go on there. So you'll get some felt scraps, you'll get, oh look, pom-poms, just because those are fun. And of course, Google eyes, because your elf needs to look around, needs to see what's going on. So I hope you'll be able to come by the library. Oh, I forgot to say, you probably want to put a face on your elf, maybe with a marker or paints that you have around the house. So that would probably be the last thing you do. Let your elf dry before you send it on some adventures. So I hope you're able to come in, get one of our packets, and join us in some elf fun in December. If you make a shelf elf and have it do some adventures in your house, like, I wonder what it will do. Will it play with your toys? Will it watch TV? Will it do your homework? You can try. So take some pictures, or have your grown-ups take some pictures of your elf doing some fun things and post it on our Facebook page. Every time you make a post on our Facebook page, comment on a post, this month in December, your name is going to be entered to win one of these amazing raffle prizes. Do you want to go home with somebody from the library? Whoa, this guy wants to go home with somebody. Could be you. So we'll enter your name to win one of these terrific prizes in our holiday raffle. So I hope you can join us this December for some of the packets that we're having, a lot of other fun activities going on. So keep checking on our flyers around town, on the radio, on Facebook, and on our YouTube channel, which is Port Orford Library Kids, where we have all the latest info that you're going to want to know about what's happening at the library, even when we're closed. But don't forget, you can still get books even when we're closed. So if you suddenly want to read about the Elf on the Shelf, you can check it out, reserve it in the catalog, and come on in and pick it up. So I hope to hear from you and see you even through the book slot. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.